Greetings. Today I would like to show you one interesting game where I played Indian defense, and uh, this game had chances for both sides, but I managed to demonstrate how to attack the king side and checkmate the king. So we start. The opponent start with d4, and I replied g6, c4, bishop g7, knight c3, d6, e4, and here I play knight c6 because I would like to attack the pawn d4, and if he supported with bishop e3 or knight f3 like it was in the game, so I would play e5. So right now the opponent played d5, and the best move is knight d4, but I don't like this variation. I prefer to develop knight to e7, and when I attack the king side or further in the game, I move the knight to g6. So I play pawn f5, f4, then g5, h6, and knight g6. So the opponent played bishop e2, I played e5, castle, knight f6, so b4. Actually, he doesn't need to play b4, he can directly play c5. It would be better move, especially I couldn't take the pawn because in this case he would take my pawn on e5. So I play f4, which is a kind of mistake. Maybe not mistake, but inaccuracy, which is also like a mistake. The opponent plays c5, which is the best move in this game, in this position, and I play castle. So my opponent played knight d2, and this would be a mistake, so it's better to play b5 to develop the attack, because he wants to attack my okay, for him it would be better to attack my b5 and b6 to destroy my pawn structure on the queen side, and to be able to attack it, because in this defense when I play against the pawn, the wall d6, d5, e5, e4, and etc., so the black cannot play effectively on the queen side because of this only small corridor on the d7, d8. So I cannot move all my pieces on the queen side. Therefore, I need to concentrate on the king side. And if the opponent managed to push pawn b5, or for instance I play something on pawn b6 in some way, then he will be able further to get advantage on the queen side. Nevertheless, the opponent played knight d2, which is actually a mistake. I played h5. My idea was to prevent him to move to bishop h4, so therefore, or bishop h5. Therefore, I decided to play h5 first and push the pawn to h3. I don't know, it's not a very unusual move, but I still think it might work against my opponent, because my opponent looks like he doesn't develop his pieces correctly. So I was thinking maybe this unusual move would lead him to a panic. So knight c4, like I said, he used only unusual moves here. So I play rook f7, which is a mistake. So I had to play g5 in this position. Now he plays h4, and I play bishop f8. I want to protect my pawn d6 and move the rook to h7 at the same time. So now b5, and I played b6. So my idea now is to block this queen side, block the pawns on the queen side. And he made the final mistake. He played c6 instead of taking a pawn. And right now I was supposed to play a5, but I decided to just continue developing and made another mistake. He took my bishop, so I want to exchange the white bishop because in this case I would be able to move my pawn to a g4 and attack the king from the h file. So I take, he attacks, I move the rook to c8, and he takes, I take, and rook a7. So the best move for him was to play f3 or g3. However, he decided to attack the, c7, but unfortunately this is okay. Now the pawn structure is blocked, and there is no corridor for the attack. So I played g5. I want to push my pawns further. He plays g3, and I play rook. The best was to play rook h7. It's actually my plan, but first I decided to move the knight. He plays bishop. Okay, the engine already suggests to the position is not. Okay. The engine thinks that the best is bishop e3. I don't understand why. Yeah, bishop e3. Interesting idea. Bishop e3. Then what? Knight e3, and after exchange of rocks, I will still have an extra piece. But the engine at the same time estimate my position is not so good, not so as advantage of white. Probably because there is a chance for him to attack my b6 pawn. Okay, so it means that in this position white has a chance to attack b6 pawn and push the pawns further. Okay, so now I play f3, knight e3, and now I play rook h7, and I'm preparing actually knight f5, knight f4. But at the same time he can play knight f5. So I actually want to play knight f4 now, but before that I move the queen to be able to attack the king, and the opponent play rook or knight h4 because I actually don't understand. First he moves the knight from c4, and now he wants to attack the position of b6. So now I play knight f4, and the engine think it's a brilliant move. He takes the pawn, and this moment I check. He moves, and I attack him, and after he captured my rook, so I checkmate the king. So I don't think that in this game I played very effectively on the king side, but the checkmate. So I managed to push my pawns and block the queen side, block the king side, and force the king to protect. Force the king to move to the h file and checkmate it there. And I like this attack, especially these several moves. Of course, the opponent maybe helped me a little bit. He could prevent that by playing I don't know, rook e1, for instance. But in this position, his situation is not so good. And interesting, so he couldn't take the pawn because in this case a queen moves the queen and sooner or later he will lose the game. In any case, it will be one move checkmate. So my opponent basically overlooked this this nice sacrifice, and if I play somewhere else, knight e7, so in this case he could be able, yeah, still he needs to do something, need to sacrifice something here, because, or maybe h6, and yeah, he can take the pawn with the queen. So he would be able to avoid this checkmate. However, unfortunately, it was not possible to avoid the disaster in this position, because his king already is in trouble. I hope you like this game, and thank you very much for watching the video. See you next time. Bye bye.